Praise be to Jesus Christ. My name is Sister Deanna Therese Love, and I belong to the Congregation of the Mother of Carmel, an active Carmelite religious order founded in 1866 in India by Saint Chavra and Father Leopold Beccaro. And I'm so delighted to share the story of my vocation with you today. When I reflect back on my call to religious life, I really give the credit to the Franciscan Sisters of St. Joseph for planting the first seeds of my vocation when I was attending Catholic school from kindergarten to 8th grade. I really loved learning from the sisters about the church, our prayer life, and all of the activities we would do in Catholic school, like attending Holy Mass or praying the Rosary or the Stations of the Cross together. And I still remember whenever I would go to church during those years, the little old church ladies who always prayed the rosary there would come up to me and ask, "Do you want to be a nun when you grow up? Could you ever be a sister?" And I always told them, no way, I'll never be a sister when I grow up. Clearly, God had different plans in mind for me. So as I went through life, I had a lot of dreams and visions and hopes of what I wanted to do. I dreamt of studying great things in college, of traveling all around the world, and of earning money. I thought I would work in international business, have a career that would take me all around the world. Well, it's very interesting in our life. God knows all of our thoughts, all of our desires, all of the longings in our hearts. And He really blessed me. I was able to get a good education. I studied my bachelor's degree, my master's degree. I traveled all around the world as I studied Spanish and worked in other countries. But every step along the way, I felt a kind of restlessness in my heart, a sort of uneasiness, looking here and there, and not sure why I wasn't finding happiness in the world and in the life around me. And more, as I continued to study and work and travel, I really looked at my life and where God might be calling me to go. And I thought back to that question that those little old ladies asked me. Really, was God maybe calling me to religious life, to become a sister? So I started to research and look into it, and I knew the Franciscans from the school that I went to. I worked in a Dominican school for some time. I was familiar with other congregations, and there was many different examples of beautiful consecrated life in the church, but nothing felt quite right to me until I met our Carmelite sisters when they moved into my own convent in my own parish, and I got to meet them and spend time with them. And I fell in love so much with our life of prayer and of service that Carmelite spirituality is really what drew me to the first place into religious life. And when I entered the convent, I can't tell you the kind of peace and joy that I felt in my heart, just knowing that I was living in the same place as our Lord in the Blessed Sacrament, that He was inviting me into this deep life of prayer and service to the Church. And I was so happy and blessed when I could make my first profession as a sister in our congregation and take on our religious habit and the life that we live together in community. I'm able to teach in the school during the week, and I serve in our CCD program, and I teach in the parish on the weekends. And I try to offer as many programs and opportunities and retreats online and in person as we're able to do, and just share my love of God with all the people that I encounter, especially the young people who are just like I was growing up, not sure where God is calling me or really where true lasting happiness can be found. And I can tell you today, I'm so happy and I'm so filled with love, the love of my God, the love of my sisters, and the love that's surrounding us in the world today that's so in need of love and service. So I encourage you to think and to pray today if God might even be calling you to a different kind of vocation, a different kind of life of service, a life of love in the church. And let us all thank God for the religious men and women who came before us to offer this opportunity of Catholic education, to bring up so many more young people in this beautiful life that God has given us here. Thank you so much for your attention today, and please know that you will always be in my prayers.